Hello friends, welcome to Energistat YouTube channel. We all have heard about the ending of safeguard duty imposed on solar cells or modules or panels in India. This led us to understand what is safeguard duty, or in short SGD, what will happen next, and what does this mean? So, at first, we will look into the journey of safeguard duty imposed in the country. The duty was first imposed on 30th July 2018 through a government notification. This duty was initially applicable on two countries, which are China and Malaysia. This duty was subsequently reduced from 25% for the first year to 14.9% and further to 14.5% in another notification dated 29th July 2020. This was applicable to China, Malaysia and Vietnam. This has finally ended last week, which has created a lot of buzz among solar EPC players. To begin with, let us tell you when our safeguard duty applied. Safeguard duty are usually applied when exports from other countries cause damage to domestic industry. Thus, this duty is just a temporary tariff or basically protection quota. As we have mentioned that exports are from countries and not firms, hence this duty is imposed on countries from where the product is being exported, which in the present case were China and Malaysia at first stage and then included Vietnam. Now, when we know about safeguard duty, let us know what other trade remedial measures are present. Basically, there are three such measures. Apart from safeguard duty, other two are anti-dumping duty and countervailing duty. So, when is anti-dumping duty applied? The name itself clarifies that such duties are imposed when there is dumping of a product in an importing country. Now, what is dumping? Dumping is an act of charging a lower price for a good in a foreign market than one charged for the same good in a domestic market, such that foreign market is injured. So, a product is being dumped in an imported country or market. To address this issue of unfair competition, anti-dumping duty is imposed on exporting firms and not on the countries from which such product is being imported. Moving forward, we will discuss about countervailing duty. Countervailing duties are basically duties offsetting effect of subsidies by countering it with duties of equal impact. So, now the question arises, what constitutes subsidies? WTO defines subsidy as a means of financial contribution by government or any public body within the territory of the member in form of direct transfer of funds, potential direct transfer of funds or liabilities or government revenue, which is due but is foregone or not collected or provides goods or services other than general infrastructure or purchase goods. Subsidy shall also be deemed to exist if the government entrusts or directs private entities to carry out these functions or makes payment to funding mechanism which supports a manufacturer or producer who is an exporter. So, subsidies for imported product hurt domestic manufacturers and producers. This calls for an action by importing country, which comes in the form of imposing countervailing duties. Now, having understand the trade remedial measures, we will discuss what will be the next step in regard to protect domestic manufacturers. While many stakeholders in India outcry any such measures and call for free and fair trade for solar PV cells, we don't incline to accept this as this looks free but unfair trade. This unfair trade is even supported by the import data for solar PV cells modules in the country. This calls for some measures by government to counter this unfair trade. So, we will see now what other steps are underway. To begin with, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has issued an office memorandum to impose basic custom duty on both solar PV cells and modules. They are supposed to be effective from 1st April 2022. However, they have not been notified yet. But BCD is not the only way out. Private players have taken other steps in this regard. Indian Solar Manufacturers Association filed a petition to investigate anti-dumping duty on solar PV cells and modules, majorly being exported from the countries of China, Thailand and Vietnam, for which designated authority has invited comments to carry out investigation. However, the Delhi High Court has stayed the proceedings. As the next hearing is on 5th October 2021, the stay will remain there till that date. Looking into the bigger picture, with no clarity on both stated steps, we can conclude that there is a buffer period of no duty on both solar PV cells and modules since 30th July 2021 till 31st March 2022. It can even go beyond in case basic custom duty are not notified by that time. This period is the reason why there was so much hype on removal of safeguard duty on solar PV panels or cells. We expect that this period will see a lot of import of solar PV cells and module in the country, which will be used for under construction projects. However, the quantum of such import can't be quantified as of now. It is so because the project developers will even give weightage to the expected rise or fall of solar PV cells and modules prices and time required to get custom clearances, apart from the impact of COVID pandemic on installation work of such projects. Hope you liked this video. Do comment below expressing your views on solar PV manufacturing prospects in India and what more need to be done. Like and share the video and subscribe our channel to get more such informational videos.